live from the Fever Stadium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 21 seasons of local sports excellence, is proud to present Placer Hellman football. Tonight, in the opening league game, your defending PVL champion Placer Hellman hosts the undefeated Colfax Falcons. It's week one, their final PVL season, and the quest for one final league title. It's all on the line tonight, and the action begins right here, right now. This is your NorCal Game of the Week. David, pick the player of the game. I'm going to say we give it to Michael Stuck. You could give it to any number of players. I like Brad Bishop. I like, Mario Perez. Mario Perez put in one heck of a performance. Yeah, and you also have Travis Warren, too, catching 3 touchdown passes, too, tonight. Nah, I'll tell you what, if you wanted to go with Travis Warren, you won't get any argument from me.
But either way, we'll have one final play. 2 seconds is all that remains on the clock. It'll be second down. Hyman rolling around, taking a shot, and it's well short of the end zone. It'll be up, and it is incomplete. Placer complete the comeback and win 41-35. What a football game.
You don't see them like this very often, but tonight was one of those good nights. The Placer Hellman on their home field. There they are, everybody out on the field. Defending champion, and tonight we're going to give the Bill Slade's Trucking Game of the Player of the Game award to number 7, Travis Warren.
Unbelievable game from Warren and from the Placer team. And we will go to break, and we'll be down on the field with our player of the game, Travis Warren. We'll remind you, you are watching exclusive coverage of the Placer Hellman football right here on your NorCal Game of the Week at touchdownproductions.com.
SPD reminds you to shop local in Grass Valley and Nevada City for the freshest local produce in town. This week, stock up on New York steak or whole-body chickens, and the SPD butchers are now accepting orders for your holiday meals. You'll see real savings on hundreds of products throughout the store every week. So shop SPD Markets where your neighbors shop in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Down on the field here after an amazing 41-35 win by the Placer Hellman, we have the Bill Slade and Sons Trucking Player of the Game. David?
Yeah, no, Travis, it was a great game. What worked for you guys to be able to come down from 14 points late on against this Colfax team?
You know what? We came out in the second half fired up. That first half we weren't ready. We didn't come out. They wanted it more. We got a good talk in the weight room down there. We got each other hyped up, had a couple conversations. We got it going.
And Travis, on that last touchdown catch you had at least 20 yards behind your last defender. What allowed you to get so wide open on that last grab?
You know what? So what we do there is we fake the run, and our lineman fake run. So everyone triggers, safety triggers, comes down, linebackers off me. I got the corner off me. Then it's just a streamline straight up the field. Michael Stuck saw me. It's a great ball. Went for 6.
Can you believe how wide open you were on that play? I bet you were astounded.
You know what? I saw how wide open I was. I turned around. I was running backwards. I caught the ball. I was focused on catching the ball. Because you drop that pass, you're going to hear it for the rest of your life, you know.
And that's Travis Warren after one of the best high school football games I've ever seen. Placer Hellman with a 41-35 win. Travis Warren, our player of the game.
Here he is, Travis Warren. Woo! Our player of the game.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations, guys.
There you go, son.
Over here with Coach Joey Montoya. Joey, it was coming down to the final seconds of the game. The clock was running. You guys didn't call a timeout or nothing, just went up to the line of scrimmage and won it.
What a game. It was. We knew the situation. We had a timeout in our up our sleeve, and a great field goal kicker, and so we felt very comfortable and confident with the situation we're in. And you're at the 1 yard line, you got Mario Perez. The odds are always with you on that one, and so proud of our kids. They gutted this one out. They never gave up. They stayed the course. They believed. And my hat's off to Colfax. Holy cow, they played a heck of a game themselves. They were physical, they were fast. That's a heck of a football team over there.
They were everything that they were billed to be at 5-0, and early on, I mean, how can you start the game with a big run back on the kickoff? That must have really set the tone right there for you.
It did. I mean, you know, they open kickoff, they take it back. What was it, 90-something yards? And you know, you give them a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum, and then, you know, and heck, man. We didn't play great in the first half, but you have to give them credit for that. You know, no excuses. They created that, and so we made the right adjustments at half to what they were doing, and saw some things that we knew we could exploit, and our kids executed like champs.
Now their front line early on was really pushing you guys around. I think that was a big part of their success in the first half.
They're scrappy. They're very well coached. You know, I mean, it's Colfax. Every time you play Colfax, they're one of the best coached teams in the section, and that's why Tony has so many wins. And you know, Mondo and all those guys over there, they do a heck of a job. And so my hat's off to them. But our kids never gave up. We saw what they were giving us with what they were doing, and we were able to pull out the win.
And what a big game by Stuck. I think he really came of age tonight.
This was a big game for Michael. You know, he's been getting better and better week by week by week. You know, he's a returning starter as a junior. You know, he started all, you know, sophomore year, won a league title for us last year, got us to the section championship game. The kid's nails. Proud of him. Proud of Lewis Fudge. Had a big game receiving, Travis Warren, and obviously all the kids out there just playing their hearts out.
And coming back on track tonight a little bit was Kerrigan. Hurt his ankle in the first game, and finally getting some snaps.
Yeah, he had a high ankle sprain, and it was just a matter of time to get him healthy. And he played like a champ tonight on both sides of the ball for us, one of the only two-way guys tonight, and I'm proud of him.
Now, were you sandbagging him a little bit for league, or it just the timing just happened to work out?
Trust me, we want Anthony on the field. So no, we just needed to get him healthy, and we got him healthy, and he played hard tonight.
Now, as far as the standings go, I know we talked to you a couple of weeks ago. Lincoln beat the other undefeated team tonight, Bear River. That means Placer is by beating Colfax. That puts you in the driver's seat so far early on in the season, where every game's going to count.
There's way too much season to go. We play center, who is the real deal, and so that's the only thing that we care about now. I don't know about anything else that's going on. The only thing I care about tonight is going home and hanging out with my wife and girls, and then eating some food, you know, and then we'll get working on center tomorrow. But you know, we're not thinking about anything else but what we're going to be doing tomorrow, and we're going to make the improvements we need to make. And you know, this is a young team, and it's just going to get better and better.
Well, they are, and we're looking forward to seeing how the season progresses for you. Congratulations once again to the Hillman. It looked doubtful there, and you guys were able to come back and you know, just win the game. Barely any seconds left on the clock, and the fans loved it.
What a show for both sides. What a packed house. I mean, who knows how many people were here, but there were a lot. You know, special teams hurt us early on, and then we had a huge special team play right before the half where we blocked their field goal, returned it to midfield, and then we had the big screen pass for X amount of yards to go down by 2 at the half. That was a huge momentum swing, and so my hat's off to our kids. I'm proud of them. My hat's off to Colfax and their staff and how hard they played, and that team's going to win a lot of football games this year, and they're going to be tough to beat in Division 5.
Well, it was a great game tonight, one for the record books. We're so happy that we're here. Congratulations once again.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you for all you guys do.
All right, there he is, head coach of the Placer Hillman. Guys, let's throw it back over to you for some closing comments. Get ready for next week's game. We'll be at Colfax versus Lincoln up there. Guys, take it away.
Yeah, Gil, Placer High School was the place to be tonight. An incredible football game, one of the best high school football games I've ever seen in person. Placer coming down early on from 14 points and beating an incredible Colfax team, an undefeated Colfax team at the very last second by a 1-yard rushing touchdown from Mario Perez, making it 41-35. An absolute classic football game here from Placer High School. It was an incredible watch, and it was an incredible game to call. And it was an awesome game to see. Hey guys! How great was that one? Hey, you got to give all the props to Placer in this one, coming back down time and time again, this time late in the game from 14 points and just showing great character. Great job by Joey Montoya and the boys to really pull out and give us an absolute thriller. We enjoyed this one the whole time.
I mean, from the sidelines, down 3 touchdowns against a team that doesn't give up points. Who'd have thunk that we were going to see this kind of an ending tonight, and we certainly were treated to a great football game. So, David Klein, Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, we don't get to do games as good as this one very often. And tonight we were treated to a wonderful comeback by the Placer-Hillman 41-35 over the Colfax Falcons. Be with us next week. We're going to Colfax. We'll see this Colfax Falcon team again against Lincoln, who won tonight. It'll be a battle.
All right, so your final tonight from Placer High School, the Placer-Hillman coming back and winning 41-35 over the Colfax Falcons. We'll see you next week at Colfax High School. For now, good night, everyone.
We'll see you next week on your NorCal Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us.